Good morning, good evening, all across the globe. Megan Mitchell here, and it is December 4th, Thursday. I am all bundled up because it is cold and we have had our first snow of the season here. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the concept of maximalism and how it's not always the way to maximize. What's maximalism? Well, in interior design and other parts of life, it's a concept of more is more, and really having a lot of different things going on at the same time. But in business and in this platform, Victory with Ash, sometimes maximalism can make you minimally effective. What does that mean? Well, I did a series on communication, and I left off at one of the concepts was about admitting your flaws, admitting when you were wrong. And one of the reasons why I think we are so loyal, those of us who are loyal to Ash, is that Ash has been transparent and has been very forthcoming with some of the things that maybe went wrong in our previous platform. He did exactly that. He was humble enough to admit where mistakes had been made and the things that led to us moving forward in a different direction. And I believe that part of that is the maximalist mentality. In our old platform, everyone was allowed to come in. Everyone was allowed to join. And it was a more is more mentality. And in Victory with Ash, it's not a more is more mentality. It's a more quality is more. However, you still have some people in this platform who are still trying to carry over the maximalist mentality and are trying to use deceptive methods to get more people to join them under their links. For example, posting links publicly, doing all kinds of different things. And their mindset is wrong, because these are people who are going to be in their circle. If you think about it, would you rather have 5 really great people in your circle or 500 people with a few really, really bad people, or even more than a few? So more isn't more. Another way I can see this manifesting is that sometimes people are trying to do a little bit of everything and they are not successful at really anything. We have people who are involved in multiple businesses, multiple platforms, which is okay. But when you dabble in a little bit of everything and you are not very distinctively focused on anything, you're not going to become the best at what you're doing. So I would caution anyone who hasn't joined Victory with Ash from joining someone who is dabbling in everything, who is maybe promoting a whole bunch of different businesses. When your attention's divided, you're not going to be successful. We often try to do too many different things and we're not successful. Lastly, I want to talk about the idea of having to be everything for everybody and have every different talent. And if you're in Victory with Ash, or if you're in any, online business or platform and you are having trouble finding your niche per se, just remember, you don't have to be good at everything to be great. You can be your own person. We have people who do lives. We have people who make AI videos. We have people who are behind the scenes but do a ton of promoting and sharing. So don't try to do everything. Try to find one thing that you're really good at or that you really like. You know, we all know everybody by their own little niche, their own little brand, you could say. We know Red Redfern for his lives. We know Minu Miller for her beautiful graphics that she creates. Gina Leva and the way she talks about things. We know Vera Hanselova, she makes AI videos, gorgeous AI videos. There's so many different people. I could just keep naming people. Find your thing that you love. You know, in business, one of the things that they talk about is branding. A business has to have a brand. If the customer can't identify what that brand is, if it's all over the place, then they're not going to come back to them. So find your brand. Find your spot. I think Ash knows. I think Ash is putting this concept out now with Victory with Ash and with whatever business we move into in the future. He is doing a less is more. He wants more quality. He's not concerned about numbers. He's concerned about quality and really dialing in on the people that are in the platform. So I hope this makes sense. I hope that you think about maximizing your effectiveness, not by being a maximalist, but by dialing in on your lane. Have a blessed Thursday.